cross. And Rops, Henry, you highlighted it a minute ago, he did a quiet game back on Mirage, very, very quiet. He's now got to try and step up. He has to start to find his footing early on here, and he's going to go down. Falls at the first hurdle, 3-on-3. Bomb crossing into the site. Sunny flashes himself through. Isn't able to find anything just yet.
Well, this is looking quite good for Liquid now. Bomb will be planted at least. It will be Sunny to be boosted outside those B doors. He's trying to find an opening here. Twist could give it to him, but this kill is absolutely everything. If Taco gets this, they're right back in the round. It will be Twist to fight back first. Taco gets it, takes down Oscar. 3 versus 1. Make it 0. Twist to get the killing blow. And that was a crumble from Mousesports. They had everything there. And it's Rops once again tested. And he's in a decent position. He's at the very back. The USP, the range advantage. He gets dinked twice, doesn't connect a single shot, and they've got the utility to run over that B site. Smoke the doors, Molotov the window. Sunny can't deny anything. Bomb planted, well held, good flanks coming in, but Taco was there. He shut it down, and Twist manages to get, I think, 3 kills. He actually got 4 kills, so amazing work from him. The scout of Oscar not going to connect just yet, but Alicia's AK shots will. That's the opening kill towards long. Dust 2 is all about map territory. Get long, you don't have to commit towards it. Take vision away from the CTs, pressure them towards the site, then split them from short. As Smoke's coming towards CT. Sunny with the deagle. You feel like he's going to get one here. Maybe not. Twist completely eviscerates him on the site. And Oscar, low HP already, 35. It has to pull out the USP. I'm pretty sure he'll be done for here as well. Does do some good damage, but the bomb's going to be planted now.
Yeah, just Chris J. Rops left. Chris J. Oh, he even manages to lose that fight. Rops left 1v5. And he's not feeling it right now. He's going to go ahead and try and exit back into tunnels. There is a man waiting here. That's going to be Taco. Ooh, Rops, okay. One nice shot with the Deeg. That's now a gun for him to try and save, although actually Naf doesn't want to let him get away with even that fact. They're all hunting him down. Look at Liquid. Look at the map surrounding him like vultures. Rops, you're in a very tough spot here, buddy. Doesn't look like it's meant to be. There's the flank round from Elige and Liquid. They keep 4 players alive. They're going to go up 2-0.
2-0 indeed. This is the full eco now for Mousesports. USPs only. Can't really bring much more to the table than maybe a P250. That would be it. Elige has got the incredible long spawn. And like Chad mentioned on the desk, it's a very spawn-based map. If you get the long spawn, I'd say 8 times out of 10, you're going to be taking it and trying to flash over and try to get that first pick. You can beat the CTs there. And it's going to be a 5-man stack towards middle. So Elige won't get into the action, but Nitro might. He's got the scout towards mid right now. And they're just hoping that he walks through without a care in the world and gets greeted by the USPs. But Taco's in towards B. He's going to call that clear. But he might be in for a bit of a shock here. But there it is. The 2-3-man spray down. Nothing to write home about, but that's the round in the bag. We're not going to drop anyone here at all. And that Taco gets wrecked by this USP, but it looks like he's got it under control. And there's the final kill. Flashbang thrown. But a clean sweep for Liquid. They're already 1 map up, and this is their pick. Dust 2. Not much information as to what either of these teams do on this map. We've seen it play it maybe a couple of times, but it's still pretty uncharted territory.
Yeah, no, most definitely, right? Obviously as well, with Liquid not being at IEM Sydney, one of the first events to actually have Dust 2 in the map pool. We have no clue what they're like on it. They've had time to prepare. They've had time to get accustomed to this map. The buy going to be coming in for Mousesports. There's no AWP in play, and that scout on Nitro. That's tagged up Rops on the cross. He's already been feeling the hurt. Taco over here towards the upper tunnels. Doesn't discover anything just yet, but he is lying in wait.
Bonus situation there with the MP7. The scout coming out, Taco trying to make things happen towards B, but he is greeted by the M4 of Chris. No trade potential there. That's a contact attacker that's trying to surprise them. Didn't work out. 5-on-4 now as they go towards short. Liquid still have the utility intact. No all brought out just yet in the first gun rounds. Nitro sticking on his scouts. They can execute towards A with the short control they've got. I'd assume that's what happens here. Smokes all over the A site, including the crossover. They focus now back towards middle.
And there is this 2-man hold of Sunny and Rops here. Actually, Chris J now even reinforcing that. 3 players all looking down into mid, and even then, Elige manages 1. Rops actually going to miss the flash. He flashes himself and now gets held off the angle that much longer.
Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? You want to make sure you nail that. Well, he'll be there in position. Haven't seen much from Rops yet. Not too late. Still a couple of maps to go. Chris J sprayed down by the AK of Elige, and the B side completely open. Harry, this round looks like it's over. They've got no kits. The bomb's going to be planted. And this is the bonus round for Liquid as well. They can have so much money going forward as the CTs have to yield and just go for the save. This is looking really quite clumsy from Mousesports. The missed flashbangs not really working together. They had an opening pick then as well. Chris J gets them that, and still they can't hold middle. To be fair, they didn't have the AWP going to this round, but your AWP shouldn't be forcing into it. If you know you're going to need it and you're reliant on the AWP of Oscar, let's make sure he gets in the first gun round. That's got to be your first port of call, surely. You're mapped down, you've got one of the world's best AWPers. That's on an AWP-centric map, let's get it out. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that maybe makes things that much worse is, you know, I mean, for anyone who kind of knows or has seen Rops, normally he's quite like a smiley guy, quite happy-go-lucky, right? But you saw him on there at the end of that last map, like, he looked, you know, traumatized by what had happened. Like, you know, that was not the sort of performance we're used to seeing from him. And for Liquid, well, it's been such a good showing so far from Twist, Taco, and Elige. They're the only people to even have frags on the team right now. They are just lighting up the server. Now, there is going to be a buy for Mouse in this one as they try to cobble something together around the rifles. And looks like they're going to partial buy down so they can still invest into the next round as well.
You can see how scrappy it looks from Mousesports there. No real setup towards middle, getting destroyed by one flashbang, segregated. Will give them time as the money has to stabilize, but the 3 rifles saved. As a scout for Chris J, we saw what he was capable of on Mirage with that particular weapon. This round isn't over just yet. Sunny, the same angle he used on the pistol round. Can't find the headshot just yet, but definitely going to have a chance if Elige spots up from Xbox. They'll wait there now on the pallet. Same flashbang goes through. Molotov towards the mid doors to just push back any CD players, but Sunny's got this. There it is. First shot comes in. Can he get anything more? And 40 just a trade. It doesn't really do much for Mousesports. They recover a weapon from this, and actually just give Liquid a bit of an advantage because the CT defense is spread thinner now, and Liquid can just abuse one area.
Yeah, they are going to start to pull back over here towards Long. Naf is the first man in. He's got the MP7. Stiko down in the pit. He is going to have his work cut out for him. 2 players about to come his way. Elige flashes over for them. And the flash doesn't actually blind Stiko. He's been given a chance. Oscar, meanwhile, dropping Taco down in mid. This is the opportunity for Mousesports to grab themselves a healthy advantage in this round. Stiko, they're all around him. They're swarming on top of him, but he's still able to hold his own. Chris J even comes through to help out, and now it's just Naf. 1v3. Chris J on the scout, going to get rid of him. That's the round going the way of Mouse. They managed to dig deep, and on the back of that force buy, they managed to find its success.
Well, there we go. The game should really start to warm up at this stage because now both teams comfortable with their finances. We're going to see the AWPs come out for the first time. Remember, it's Nitro up against the likes of Chris J and Oscar, who still doesn't have the AWP. They had money to buy one, but they're refusing to get him on it. This is a bit of a reset round as well, so they need to be very careful with this one. Chris J sticks on the scout. Smokes deployed towards Long. B presence coming through. Be focusing towards that mid area by the looks of things. Nitro just showing presence towards B as the incendiary gets dropped. B split. Chad did mention you can see lots of these coming through. This is a very fast one though. Incredible pace from Liquid as they go towards the window. Nafby looking to mow them down. It's going to be Robs though, finally showing us what he can do with that AK, but caught out with his knife. Elige finding more, and that's going to be the round on the reset. Stiko left in CT spawn. That's his position given away. 26 HP. Round over. But can he find anything? Nothing at all. Twist will take him down. Very fast B split. You can see them showing presence towards Long. The smoke's there. A bit of shots in. That's B to the start just to take the attention away from mid. And Mousesports, they get reset, but they still have enough for 2 AWPs into this round. Will they have rifles to go with it though? Liquid bouncing back. It's 5-1. Nitro. AWP Elige on the UMP. There's 2 pistols, 1 rifle, 2 AWPs. We've been bigging up this double AWP combo for so long. Let it deliver the goods.
Wow, where are they taking those AWPs? You can see Oscar's got his over one short. Chris J's about to get tested. He doesn't even get a shot off, and Rops only manages one. The B rush has, just completely cut Mousesports down once again. Liquid, they've already won this round, and Mousesports just have to concede. They have to back away. And it must feel so bittersweet losing, you know, both of the rifles you have, an AWP and an M4 over on B, and only escaping out of this round with the AWP and pistols either side of it.
Liquid is riding the wave right now. Money's in their favor. They know they've got Mouse on the ropes. They keep trying to partial buy, force buy. They've only won 1 round so far. They have to save again. And in terms of loss bonus, only getting $1,900, so they're not going to recover anytime soon. They're going to save 1 Deagle, 1 CZ, the AWP. And Oscar, I think he currently sits on 1 kill, 4 deaths. Abusing that B side, that's where Robs resides. Only good for 1 kill there. Can't find the multiple spray downs. But they save maybe 2 rifles here. I'd say, yeah, sure, it's worth it. But the Oscar AWP is all they're really going to have for round number 8. We are just joining us as Mirage first to kick things off in an overtime affair. It was absolutely epic. That was Mousesports' pick, and Liquid managed to best them after having about 6 map points in their favor. Finally got over the finish line, and now they find themselves on their pick, Dust 2. Don't really see it too much just yet. It's quite fresh in the map pool. They're here in the quarterfinals. Liquid running away over here. Map number 2, 6-1 in their favor on the T side. They're going towards long here. Maybe not actually. Actually focusing towards middle. With 2 CT players on short, and Oscar's going for a run boost, I think. This looks messy though. I'm not really sure what they're up to. They're going to struggle here tremendously. Sunny gets 2 somehow with the Deagle. But a 3-on-3 still. Sticko trying to recover the weapon. He knows the AWP's down in that smoke. But won't even get a chance there, Harry. Taken down and leads with an easy kill. I say that, he does struggle. Probably still win the round here, which they will. They got a little bit messy there with the Sunny double Deagle, but they couldn't get their run boost going. The AWP goes down, and they might have to take a full eco here at this point. Just haven't really seen a full gun round from Mousesports yet. They've always been a compromise for a scout, 1 player on a pistol, an SMG. Haven't really seen the double AWPs, 3 rifles, utility, and the defuse kits. And that'd be a really gutting way to crash out the tournament in this sort of fashion.
Yeah, this isn't the Mousesports we've been so used to seeing. And for Liquid, I mean, they have really shown up today. They want to try and put on a show in front of the home crowd and secure their spot in the semis tomorrow. Currently, they're 1-0 up in this series, and they look so good. I mean, they've had extra time to practice on this map, Henry. That's something that I think maybe we could look into a little bit more if they do find good success here. Now, they didn't attend Sydney. They didn't have the pressure on them to quickly try and, shoehorn this into their map pool. They've had time. But for Mouse, it looks so tricky right now. I mean, Oscar, he's been struggling to find any form, and he's the man that really, when we speak about Dust 2 and we speak about Mousesports, him and Chris J, they're the 2 that we talk about, and neither of them are hitting their shots right now. Absolutely agree.
Desert Eagles, P250s, 3 sets of Kevlar. As Liquid look to rush B once more. Why not? Let's see how they actually operate here. Let's see if we can spot some of the nuances as to what they bring. Smokes in, flashbangs there as well. This could fall apart though. This kill comes in for Chris J. I was about to say there's a chance they win the round. But no, it's a team kill. And should be quite comfortable at this point. There will still an AWP back though. I'd say just save that, boys. Oscar's going to need that going forward. We haven't really seen what he can do with the AWP just yet on Dust 2. We're hoping for a bit more as he connects the shot. Taco just removes him, deletes him almost. 3 versus 1, and Sunny, fantastic with the Deagle, just wants to save the AWP at this point. I would say it's going to be up there on the platform. Takes an AK away with him, and Nafly trying to beat him to T-spawn and see whether he can deny that. There'll be an AWP available for Mousesports regardless into the next round. This would just be for free. So another B-rush success.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be the go-to strategy. I think a lot of that comes down now to how you have to cross mid as well, right? I mean, they spoke about it a bit on the desk.
Sure, it's a lot of teams are using the double HE grenades combo right now. Some teams still using the smoke grenade. Obviously, the smoke's safer, but it costs you a smoke, obviously. So I prefer the double HE. I think that's quite a cool idea. I think it's obviously going to give some risk in there to be taken down. But that's what Dust 2 so loved, I think. This has got the option for the power play there. It's a real novelty, but it's one that's been there for so long. If you remove that from Dust 2, it removes some of its DNA, I would say. The fact we have that mid pick at the start and an option to challenge and get a kill in the first 5 seconds of a round. It's really cool, I think. Either way, first proper gun round, really, for Mousesports. Double AWPs, 3 rifles, bit of utility. Twist got the spawn towards long. Obviously, smoke on the corner, though, takes away some of his vision. There are counters to that long pick. It's not going to be a guaranteed opportunity every single time. Round 10. Liquid with a huge lead now. I would say this would be a good half already, 8 rounds on the T side, but let's see how far they can go with it. Naf boosted on the long boxes just to wait for any CT aggression to come through. Some CTs will flash in and try and get those picks. Great spot just to hold them off. Look above the smoke, avoid flashbangs with the boxes. And this looks like maybe another B split coming in. We'll see where they want to end up.
They are going to get mid control entirely for free. To expend 1 or 2 nades in the process, but that is going to be it. 3 players somehow is over in mid, one of those being Sunny, here to star-studded performance over on the previous map. Now we're going to back away. 55 seconds on the clock for Liquid, plenty of time to work with. They have control over here in mid, and now they're going to flash out a Liege, who clears the close angle. Where does this round end up? Naf and Stiko still in the stalemate over at long. Smokes go down back into mid. That's going to hold Liquid at bay, but they go through them, and they're going to try and take the fight to Sunny. into a corner down here in CT. And Liquid at 25 seconds. Into lower tunnels they go. Looks like this is going to end up over towards B. Chris J and Rops here to try and hold them back. Chris J with the AWP on the boxes. There's the collateral damage done to Twists. And 15 seconds out to pick up the pace. Chris J, it's a game of whack-a-mole and he's winning right now. There we go, 3 kills as he smites down everyone, and now just going to try and stay alive. Stico going to finish things off. Mousesports, they managed to find a round, and what you said was essentially their first full buy. They finally managed to find success.
Well, there it is. You can see Dust 2 doesn't need the most intricate strategies. It's quite basic, and that one was no different. Liquid default at the very start, trying to work the pick, but they waited a little bit too long. It didn't have any utility, and if it opens at the back like this, obviously you've got the cover of the initial box out on the platform, and you can just duck and weave, and it's such a difficult position for the T's to take you down, especially if you're fast as Chris J. He's going to hit shots there all day long. Well, speaking of which, that's the long spawn coming into full effect. Chad mentioned it on the desk, and if you get it, might as well give it a go, regardless of who has the AWP. Most players can hit that shot. Opening play, not through the mid doors, but the long spawn. It's like it's granted. He does get tagged up, but he gives out a lot of damage there. Rops and Chris J, both hovering around 15 HP. Tax looking to convert some of those kills now. He'll get the first, presumably the second as well, but Rops, lovely shot with the AK, does hold on to the B sides.
So many players coming his way, though. He needs Sunny now more than ever, and Sunny's going to manage one. Will he be ready for Twist? No, he's not. And now it's Rops, 15 HP, but he still holds his own. He's still fighting back. Nitro's here. Nitro's done a bit of damage, but he has to pick up this kill. Rotations come through. Oscar's now here to help out. They've got barreling into the bomb site. They've been able to get past Nap. It all falls onto Oscar in a 1v2. And Team Liquid managed to get a leash back on Mouse in that round. They find a 9th, and that's almost the reset coming in. Oscar thankfully has extra cash. They can go for the buy here. They can get the double AWPs back out, but now the reset is looming over Mousesports.
Yeah, the amount of weapons they've been able to save time and time again means there is a bit of residual cash here, but the loss bonus certainly gone. It's 9-2, and Mousesports really have got their backs to the wall once again. The UMP, the FAMAS, the double AWP, I don't know how they keep consistently pulling that out, but it's Oscar and Chris J again. Not showing us that usual flair, and it's another contact play in towards B. Who's waiting for them? It's Rops. And they're already in. He has to drop a flashbang here. Hope for the best, but Taco just removes him. This might be another save straight away, as Liquid just completely run over the B side. They know it's a weakness. They know Rops has been struggling, and they can't hold them off. They just help themselves to it. There's no smoked out at the start. There's no incendiary deployed. There's no AWP to back him up. And Nat just looking for free frags here. He'll be taken down, but that confirmed that Mousesports are saving.
And I mean, all the issues start in that round because Rops and Chris J tried to assemble a boost over the smoke in mid, but you know, you think about how often Team Liquid have hit that B bomb site, opting to throw no utility out, nothing to slow them down. That's why you see, Rops gets there. He's already out of position. That round was over from the very outset, it felt like.
Absolutely. Well, they'll save 4 weapons again, but the rounds keep dropping against them. Double AWP will be taken into the next round, but double digits now for Liquid. This isn't the exciting affair I was hoping for. I thought we were going to see more from Mousesports here, but very flat today. Some of the big names not performing, some average performances from the likes of Oscar. He's on 2-7 right now. Chris J was fantastic on Mirage, but only had 1 high-impact round so far. But they do save the weaponry. If they can bring 11-4 out, 10-5, this is still possible, but 2-0 looking very likely right now. As Liquid just outshining Mousesports at pretty much every turn. FAMAS has come through, stick on the AK-47. We've got to see something more from Mousesports here.
We most certainly do. That double AWP setup is back out. Chris J and Rops this time, they're inside of B. They're there off the bat, and Chris J is going to try and take the peek into tunnel. There is a man over on the right. That's going to be Nitro, the AWP out for Liquid. He's going to go toe-to-toe with Chris J. Flash goes through. Chris J's forced off the angle. Nitro doesn't peek wide enough, so Chris J given another chance here. That's Taco going down, and Nitro misses the shot. An important trade that doesn't come through for Team Liquid. Lige will be ready for Rops down here in mid. Spots him out. Rops gets tagged. They're going to try and barrel up short in towards the A-bomb site. Sunny here. Oscar down in CT. He's going to be locked out of this. It all now falls to Sunny to try and hold on to the A-bomb site. He's good for the first. Lige is here and flashback. Molotov in. He's fully blind. And big spray from both. Lige finds the kill.
Oh. It's so chaotic here in round number 13, but Nitro gives them a bit of a lifeline here. Oscar and Chris J to rotate through towards short. Nitro's there with the AWP. Smoked out for now. Playing in front of them. Can't connect the quick scope. Bomb still to be planted here. I would say Mousesports win this, but still, it's a little bit dicey as Unleashed does get the plant in. Nitro, oh my goodness, how he survives, I have no idea. 9 HP through the flames, still alive and kicking again. And the retake will begin. Plenty of time here for Mousesports. 1 player towards long and 2 in CT spawn.
Stiko has the incendiary as well. He can force them out of the bomb site. They're going to be wrapping on up. Just looking to use sheer numbers to overwhelm the guys in the site. Alicia's good for 1. They're boosting over. Alicia doesn't spot it, but he's going to go in for another kill. He's good for 3, and Nitro at the very end. Liquid move on to an 11th round. They pull it off. With around 30 HP between the two of them, they hold off the site in a 2 versus 3. That is unbelievable.
Well, there it is. Mousesports just can't catch a break. 11-2 down. Mirage, it felt like it was theirs. They were in the lead for so long, but then Liquid with the resurgence. And now the stealing the show in the second map completely. It has to be the force buy here. Mousesports cannot have 2 rounds into the next half. They'll go with the AWP again, the Deagles. But Naf trying to abuse the spawns, and Chris J, always such a beast with that scout. Oscar does connect a couple of shots now. They have the man advancing, but Stiko with the Deagle makes a bit of a risk step. Should be able to take down Naflight pretty easily here. Makes a bit of a meal of it, but gets the kill. 4 on 2, and surely this is theirs.
I mean, with Rops being all the way back in T-Spawn, you imagine there's no way this round can elude Mousesports. Nitro nor Twist has any idea. Rops can just line them up now. He's going to miss that shot.
He can't get anything going, can he?
That is such a big miss as well. He's going to now try and cut them off as they head over here towards B. The smoke goes down. Rops just looking to maybe go barreling on through. Chris J arriving late, tags up Nitro with the scout. Oh, in through the doors. You love to see it. Chris J and the scout name a more iconic duo, and Rops at the very end is finally going to get his revenge on Twist. Still 3-11, Henry. Is it too little, too late? Liquid, they've got so much money. They're going to buy up fully into the last round of the half. They're going to have everything they need on this T side.
You're absolutely right there. Plenty of money. They haven't had to take a single eco here. Not a partial buy. Liquid have been high rolling throughout. And this has just been a nightmare of a game for Mousesports. I think it all stemmed from that force buy in the second round. The fact Oscar doesn't have it all for, well, till round number 6 or something like that, it's just not good enough. When you know you've got Dust 2 coming up, why is he force buying and not having the AWP with them? It really beggars belief, but either way, we get into round 15 here. The last chance for Mousesports to make a serious contribution to the scoreboard. Sunny gets the first frag, and Nitro's finding himself with all the flashbangs to the face. Bombs down, it looks like they might have done it here. Robs, 2 frags, and now another 4 on 2. No saving this time, though. Liquid will try and do whatever they can to find Robs, and I feel like he's done enough there. Surely that's it. But Taco, he brings it into the 1 versus 1. He seems to know who the last player is. Can't connect a shot. That would have been absolutely unbelievable if he pulls it off like that. 11-4. Mousesports get the last 2 rounds and at least make this game competitive. It was looking so bleak for them for a while, but at least they get it done. Mousesports, though, Harry, that's not the game we were expecting. We were building it up for the double AWP setup. Their show just to take us to the 3rd map, but no. They start to crumble. The money wasn't there. The clutches just elude them every single time. They had 1 decent round, which is on your screen right now. The rest of it felt like it was a reach. It was clumsy, but not over just yet. They can win the pistol and bring this back.
Yeah, I mean, as we bring the numbers up now, if you're a Mousesports fan, you're out on the streets putting up posters because where is Oscar? He's not on the board in any shape or form, and he's the man. We've been bigging him up, you know, since Dust 2 was brought back into the map pool. We were saying that Mousesports are going to be strong because of that synergy between Chris J and Oscar. And he just is not performing. Right now, it's actually Rops top of the board for Mouse after his weak performance over on Mirage. He's the only man showing up right now here on Dust.
Oh, yes. Well, here we go. Could be the final half of this quarterfinal, ladies and gentlemen. Join us in making some noise. Team Liquid with a strong lead at the moment, 11-4. As Elysian Co get aggressive towards those tunnels. No presence on that side of the map whatsoever. All 5 Mousesports players towards long, and Sunny's hitting heads, but no frags picked up just yet. Elige will do it, though, from the lower B tunnels. Gets the first calls from the backup, and they'll get 2 frags. This is a huge pistol. We're not out of it just yet. Mousesports will get the bomb down, and look at the damage inflicted towards Twist and Taco. Bomb down, they can still do this. There's no kit available at all for Team Liquid.
Oscar's going to try and take the fight over here at long, and that's a big fight to win. He's only good for one. Elige able to trade Rops, and Stiko left alive. And oh, nice first shot from Rops, but the trade's there. Now it all falls on a Stiko and a 1v3. Bomb ticking down, and Naf, the hat trick for him in the pistol. It seems only fitting that it's Naf to win that out for them. They're going to go 12-4 up, and now have a real shot at being propelled into the lead and taking this 2-0.
Huge pistol that. I can't even begin to get into the details of how badly Mousesports needed that. But they did. Luckily, the bomb goes down, so not all is lost. They'll be able to take a full eco here and bring out AKs in the third. If they're feeling really ballsy, they can force find the second here and have the surprise play. I would say that would be an absolute nightmare, though, to make that call at this point. You just don't have the freedom. Oh, my goodness, they're doing it. Just as I say it, Harry. It will be the AKs, the scouts, the Deagles here. They don't win this round, the game's over. They need this. They could have waited for the AKs in the third and played the safer game. But they're going to try and get themselves back into it right now with a double scout combo. A little bit of initial damage towards Taco, but the game's up now. Usually you want to keep it quiet that you've got the guns out in round number 2. But obviously Dust 2, they're trying to do damage through the door at the very start. They do that, but how do they finish things off? 2 smokes, 1 flashbang. They need opening picks, and so far, not finding a single thing.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, in response to hearing some of these scouts sounding off, Liquid, they've just turtled down. They're hiding back in these bomb sites. They're not keen on giving anything the way of Mousesports. Mousesports have put everything in it to this round. It is incredibly high risk and high reward, but if they gambled wrong and they lose this, then, as you say, this could be this map all said and done, and Liquid take the series 2-0. It hinges on this one round. Taco waiting close outside of B. The bomb. Gonna rejoin the rest of the guys over in upper tunnels. It looks like Mousesports have decided the B bomb site, that's where they want to end up. Naf, he's there for a fast rotation. But right now, you're looking at Taco to try and make a stand. Players sneaking his way. Flash gonna go high. Taco peeks on the back of it. He's gonna fall at the first hurdle, but Naf sprays down 2. Oscar's there to trade. Rotation's coming in. And Stiko waits in the back line. He's gonna try and pounce in late. That doesn't matter if everyone else is dead. Now it all falls on the Rops to stay alive, and he can't. Stiko's very, very late to the party here. There's only 7 seconds left. He's gonna go barreling in through the doors, and he knows this round's all over. 13-4, Liquid. An important round, and they win it out in style.
Naflighters gets everything done there. It's actually looking a little bit dangerous for Liquid. And the final B commitment comes in. Taco not really going to get much damage to that MP9. But Naflight, he delivers the goods in style. The full spray down, sure, 2 frags. Could have done with 3, but he did so much damage to the remaining players. Nice little clean up there for Liquid to finish things off. And Stiko just not with the team. To be fair, he had the P250, had to drop the weapons for his teammates. He was hoping he could steal a frag away, pick up a weapon from a transitioning CT player, but it doesn't work out for him. Full eco rush towards long, and it's just the spray down for Nitro. Gets the ace! As he finds round number 14 for Liquid. It is feels that they're in cruise control right now. I don't see any way for Mousesports to get back into this game, but it all starts here. If they can do it, and it starts with 3 AKs at Galil, and Oscar does have the AWP. Can they do anything here in the second map? It feels like Liquid are locked in for the semi-finals. Nitro with the ace, with the AK-47. And here we go, looking for match point here. One more round will do it for that.
Mousesports try to play off that long spawn. It doesn't work out. It's countered perfectly by Twist and Elige. That early Molotov forces them away from the angle. Now they leave Twists here alone. Oscar, he's got the AWP down in mid. No one from Liquid peeking out. No one wanting to challenge. Instead, once again, turtling down into these bomb sites, hiding away and making Mousesports have to claw their way into these rounds. And that is brutal if you're a Mousesports fan. Twist going to open up. He's dropped Stiko. Man advantage taken. And now Mousesports, their hopes and dreams rely on this play in from short. 3 players here. Rops behind over in middle.
Oh, the smoke, though, so devastating for them. They're just getting set up. Luckily, there's plenty of time. It's not actually a huge deal, but just as they want to get lined up, that comes through. Christian had the right-click smoke there to get them a little bit deeper towards the bomb site. Take vision away from AWP to the crossover of the car. 50 seconds here. Oscar with the AWP, all 4 players towards short, so vulnerable to the utility, and there it is, segregated now. They have to drop another smoke. Christian drops down towards spawn. Is it enough though? I don't think it is. Nafly just making them look foolish at this point. They don't check the common spots. Sunny's low, he won't be doing much here, and it's just a disaster, an absolute bloodbath, and the music comes in prematurely just to kind of give you a preview of what might be coming, but it will be the force buy in round number 20. 15-4. We'll see the scouts, the Deagles, and that just looked too easy for Liquid there. To get the first pick, and then Mousesports with a lackluster approach, tried the execution, didn't even check the close box. Snapfly, easy sprayed out, no plant, and it's scouts and Galils, and 11 rounds in a row to go overtime.
Yeah, no, this one feels just brutal for Mousesports. They haven't been in it. They've looked out of their depth the entire time, and now they've got this one last force buy cobbled together. Sunny has his D. He's out and over towards mid. Nitro's peeking down towards him. Spots out the first man. 2 players there, and there's a leash to get rid of Sunny. Naf gonna go in with the peek. Doesn't manage anything this time around. Once again, Rops actually with the TK does help keep things even. Leash through the smoke, he locks it all down, and it's Stiko. 1v2, it's not happening. Liquid, they're going to win out the series 2-0 in front of the home crowd. They've locked in their spot in the semi-finals tomorrow versus Na'Vi. They look so good up on this stage, Henry.
You can see how gutted Mousesports are looking. They were not good enough here today. This is not the world-class team we've seen throughout 2018. This was a different kind of animal. Mousesports looked weak, but Liquid looked